what's up again? All right, you're coming to me, I'm sure, right after watching my update for this week. So if you watch my video, my update for this week, you see that I am 254.0, which would be 0.2 pounds up, and technically kind of like a stall for me because I've been hanging around between 255 and 253.8 for the past couple of weeks. If you guys have been following me for a period of time, you know that I've kind of had a little bit of an issue with crackers. I've been able to get rid of that. Then I kind of fell into a cycle with eating too many cashews, which at one point I thought those were okay, but they're not okay either if you eat too many of them. So I finally gotten rid of the cashews. I've stopped eating cashews altogether, but now I've kind of been wrapped in eating popcorn, and good grief, that's probably my biggest craving issue right now. So I'm working on some techniques to get away from those slider foods, and I'm going to share those tips that I'm going to be trying with you guys. So if any of you guys are struggling with eating too many slider foods and feel like you're not losing the weight that you need to be losing at this point that you're at right now, or even if you're at a stall and you're trying to find a way to break some of those stalls, I'm going to drop a couple of tips for you guys. I hope they help you, and you can let me know how they work for you by dropping a comment down below or hit me up on Instagram and letting me know what your results are with these. So if you're interested in hearing what I have to say about this, please proceed to the rest of the video. So my first tip, how to minimize your junk food intake and also maybe break a stall that you're currently experiencing, to be drink plenty of water. Okay, so you cannot miss the water or protein mark that you need in order to continue to lose weight. If you become dehydrated or you are not hitting your protein goals for your body is going to go into like a survival mode type thing, and you're going to completely stop losing weight for periods of time. Now I know your body naturally is probably going to try to stall to kind of get used to where you are currently, but to minimize the time of the stalls or maybe even avoid them altogether, just try to keep your water protein levels at the requirements that your doctor has given to you. So that's the first step. Number 2, working out every day, or at least working out 3 times a week. Some people work out 5 times a week, some people work out every day like I'm doing. So just getting physical activity, getting the amount of exercise that your body requires, because the more you're burning, the more calories are not in your body, the more fat you're going to burn, the lower your, I guess, weight will go faster. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. We're still seeing how that turns out once my body challenge is over. So you guys stay tuned for that. Third, I would say, me personally, and this is on a case-by-case basis, I'm not going to tell everybody to do this, but if you are craving something that is not that horrible, but so how I'm craving popcorn, you have to know some willpower. So I'm just gonna say that, okay? It's okay for you to have a snack or have a little craving moment and eat something that isn't the best for you. Like say if you wanted some popcorn, or eat a couple of handfuls of nuts, or like something that may be higher in fat or higher in carbs. And you're not doing this all the time. Let me explain that. Or even if you eat a cookie, like one or 2 cookies, you have to have willpower to stop. If you do not feel like you can do that, I do not suggest you doing this particular tip. But for those of you that feel like you can hold yourself back from overindulging, I say go ahead and have 1 cookie. You can have a tiny little piece of something sweet or some chocolate or something, but try to find the healthiest alternative that you can. So like for example, if you're gonna have like a piece of candy or something, try to find a sugar-free candy. If you're gonna have a piece of cake, or if you're gonna have a cookie or something, try to find like a sugar-free cookie, or like a cake that has sugar-free frosting or has no added sugars or stuff like that. Definitely try to find the healthiest alternative. Or even dark like chocolate. If you're having a craving for chocolate, go for like a darker chocolate if you can, those kind of things. So there are ways for you to eat those snacks without going ham, and that's where I had a mistake at, because I kind of overindulged in the popcorn, but I was able to swap out because I'm kind of craving the ability to crunch something, because you know, with the surgery, like certain things just don't go down well. So it's like you want to have foods that are kind of moist or that are easily chewed, but sometimes certain foods go down really good, like slider foods, so that's why they're so addictive. But I was able to swap out the popcorn with pork rinds. And pork rinds are actually good for you, but not good for you. Okay, let me clarify that. Pork rinds are lower in carbs. I think they have like less than 1 carb, and this is the barbecue flavored pork rind. I'll insert a picture somewhere up here. But they are 9 protein for half of an ounce, and it's nice and really crunchy. They kind of disintegrate in your mouth, and they're basically just pig skins, you know, fried pig skins, or air fried. I don't know how they make them, but they kind of dissolve, kind of like popcorn does, and they give you that little bit of a crunch. You still get that protein intake, and it's low in calories, so they're like 80 calories for a serving, and you're getting protein, so it's like you still get to feel like you're eating something like a junk food or something, or like chips or something, but you're not getting the negative effect from eating it. You feel me? So that's why I swapped out my popcorn, or I'm gonna attempt. We're gonna see how it works out. This is my first day trying it, so I'll get back with you guys on that and, you know, let you know if it worked or not. Another step that goes along with my previous tip: try your best to not bring the negative foods or the foods that are considered slider foods. Try to avoid bringing them in your house. Try to keep them out of sight, out of mind if they are in your house and you have like family members who are still eating the same stuff that they're eating. They shouldn't have to change the way that they live because you had surgery, you know? So they may still be having some of those snacks and stuff, and you're trying to stay away from it completely because you know that you're not the kind of person that can eat one cookie and leave the rest alone, right? So you're just trying to stay completely away from it if you can. So just keep them on a high shelf where you have to climb to get it, or tell your whoever it is that has it to keep it at the back of the cabinet. Don't tell you it's here, and just try to keep it completely out of your line of sight, because if out of sight, out of mind, you know, that works. Making sure that you have all of your vitamins and nutrients, taking multivitamin every day. I'm not 100% sure if that affects your stalling or not, but why not be safe? You know, I'd rather be on the safe side than have to be sorry about it later. And plus, you need the vitamins and nutrients in order to stay healthy anyway, so it's important. Keep it up. I think that pretty much wraps up what I'm going to be trying to do. I haven't really put all of those things into action yet, but I guess you guys will be able to keep up with me and see the results as they come. So if you like this video and you found it useful and helpful, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment if you're feeling up to it, and follow me on Instagram so you can keep up with all the updates. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.